Okay, so before we begin today's video, I'd just like to quickly promote my band's t-shirts that we have up for sale right now. We've got them in yellow and white. They come in small, medium, large and extra large. They cost £8 each, £2.99 shipping for the UK, and international shipping is £4.99. We have a very limited stock, so if you want to get one, you should probably hurry up, because I don't know how long they'll last. Anyway, on with the video. I've decided I'm going to make a new series. It's going to be called Conspiracy BS. You can probably guess what the BS stands for. In the series I'm going to be debunking conspiracy theories because I actually find it quite fun. When I thought of this, I realized I'd actually already made 3 conspiracy theory related videos in the past. So I've decided this video you're watching right now is actually going to be part 4 in the series. I'll put an iCard up now so you can watch the full playlist, or I'll leave a link in the description to the playlist. So, welcome to Conspiracy VS Part 4. Was the moon landing faked? First things first, we have scientific equipment up on the moon from the times we landed up there. For example, we have a lunar seismometer. This was placed on the surface of the moon during the Apollo 15 mission, and it measures the seismic waves going through the moon. It gave us the first detailed look at the internal structure of the moon. This next piece of technology I think is even better proof because we still use it today. It's a bit of a mouthful, but it's the Lunar Laser Ranging Retroreflector, or LRRR for short. The LRRR is basically just a high-tech mirror that was placed on the moon, and from the Earth we shoot a laser at the mirror so we can measure the distance between the moon and the Earth. This picture shows the Goddard's Laser Ranging Facility firing a laser at the LRRR. The picture is overexposed to emphasize the laser. The fact that this and many other pieces of technology are still on the moon today and we still use them is pretty good proof that we went to the moon. Our next point is that astronauts brought back samples and we've learnt an awful lot about lunar geology from them. There's no way you can convince me that geologists are involved in the government conspiracy about the moon landing. There's so much more evidence, including eyewitness testimony and the fact that you could buy a powerful telescope right now and look up there and see remains from when we landed there. Moon truthers tend to have evidence as to why the moon landing was faked. Some of them are stupid, but some of them are genuinely good questions. One question people tend to have is why the American flag is flying when there's no wind on the moon. Obviously NASA thought of this, so they designed a horizontal latching mechanism on the flag so the flag wouldn't droop. You can actually see it right here. It took over 400,000 NASA employees to put Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong on the moon, but it only took one man to spread the idea that it was a hoax. His name was Bill Kaysing. He was an employee of the Rocketdyne company that helped design the Saturn V engines. He published a pamphlet called We Never Went to the Moon, where he writes about so-called evidence that consists of grainy photographs and ludicrous theories. I put a poll up on my Twitter and Instagram asking my followers if they thought the moon landing was faked or if it wasn't. On Instagram, 29 people said no and 9 people said yes. On Twitter, I had 18 responses. 67% said no it wasn't and 33% said yes it was. I'm going to end this video by reading this paragraph from a Forbes article. There are many different lines of evidence that point to humanity's presence on the moon. We landed there and can see the evidence directly when we look with the appropriate resolution. We have extraordinary amounts of evidence, ranging from eyewitness testimony to the data record tracking the missions to photographs documenting the trips, all supporting the fact that we landed and walked on the lunar surface. We have a slew of scientific instruments that were installed, took data, and a few of which can still be seen and used today. And finally, we brought back lunar samples and learned about the moon's history, composition, and likely origin from it. Anyway, I hope this video has been somewhat educational. Maybe I changed some opinions, maybe I solidified some opinions, and by all means, unleash your opinions in the comments. I will also link all of my sources in the description below. Buy the merch, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Huh, wow, that's incredible. What the heck?